Joined now here on the program by former Screaming Eagles defenseman Kyle Mariani, another of the long line of Ontario players that have made their way east to play for the Eagles. So I guess we'll start there. Kyle, how did you end up coming from Ontario to Cape Breton?
I went to training camp, I believe, when I was 17 years old and had a good camp, but I was still pretty young. And then I came back the following year and made the team that year and then just went from there.
You were part of almost a complete overhaul on the blue line. Did you have any kind of special connection with that group? So many rookie defensemen coming in the same year in 2007.
After my junior days, I've crossed paths with Malka and Francis Mayer and stuff. So I've seen a few of them since my time with the Eagles. So I guess we're a bit closer than most groups.
You played the 1 year in Cape Breton, 07-08, had some points from the blue line. Tell us about your memories from your year in Sydney. What stands out playing in Cape Breton?
The crowd, everyone from the city was right behind the team. You find in Ontario, some junior teams here, you don't get the best crowd because it's a little bit of a bigger market. I'm from Toronto. I know the OHL teams here don't get that great of a crowd, but when you get to Nova Scotia and you have Cape Breton and the Halifax rivalry, that's what probably stood out to me the most.
You really felt that rivalry even as someone who only played there for a year?
Oh yeah, my first exhibition game, I think, was when James Shepard was there and he had 8 points or something his first game, and then they came after him the next game and there were a few fights. Got right into the rivalry.
Yeah, I recall that game. It was certainly a good note for James to end out on in Sydney because he didn't end up coming back. Tell us about your post-Cape Breton career. You played a little bit of junior following your time in Cape Breton, and then you had a real whirlwind through the pros.
After my junior career, I took 1 season off hockey, went to school for firefighting, and then got the opportunity to play professionally in Texas and Oklahoma in a league that's now the East Coast League. And then after that, I just decided I wanted to play in a different country every year from there on. So I played in Sweden. I played in the Elite League in England. I believe Joey Haddad and Culligan have played there as well. And then I played in France, spent the summer in Australia. So it's been pretty fortunate to get to travel all over playing the game.
What do you think it is about your personality that lets you do that? Because a lot of people, I think, they would be probably pretty hesitant to go through those changes every year.
Just so many people my age saving up their money for a couple of years to get the opportunity to go travel, and I got the opportunity to make some money, play a game, and travel all over the world. So for me, it was really a no-brainer.
Can't argue with that. I wanted to ask, too, about your family. Come from a family of hockey players. Your brother played junior as well, and I understand your sister's playing in university in the States.
My brother was playing junior for a while. My sister is currently at Clarkson University in the States, and they got a pretty good team. They're at the Frozen Four last year, and I was able to make it out to that tournament. They didn't end up winning, but it was a pretty cool experience for her.
What are you up to now? Are you still playing hockey? If so, where at? And if not, what is the career of Kyle Mariani and any plans for after hockey?
This is my first season away from hockey, actually, so it's a bit different. I'm just working towards getting a career as a firefighter at the moment. Pretty tough to get one here, but it's going to maybe take a year or two, but it would be great when I do get on.
Are you planning on sticking it out where you're at, or is that something where you might have to move to get to where you want to be?
I'm in Toronto right now. That's the end goal. If I have to go somewhere else for the time being to get some experience, that's what I'll do. If not, hopefully I can just stick around here.
Well, that's certainly a great line of work to be in, an honest line of work, and we wish you all the best with that. Thanks for this, Kyle, and best of luck going forward.
Thanks.
That's former Screaming Eagles defenseman Kyle Mariani joining us at the intermission. You're listening to McDonald Auto Group, Screaming Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.